Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's time to talk about the crypto market conditions. We're going to jump into what's going on with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many others in the top 100. And then we're going to take a look at a specific article that talks about the future of crypto taxes, the future of crypto regulation, and perhaps some stricter rules and regulations coming by the Biden administration here in the United States in February, and also maybe some hints at what March brings as well in this crypto market. So all of that here in one video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you smash the like button, hit that notification bell too, so you know every single time we put out another video. So with all that being said, let's jump in. And we're going to start with the overall market conditions and then get into some of the latest news surrounding the Biden administration and what their plans are for crypto. So the global market cap is 1.68 trillion right now. We're actually down about 3.26%. Bitcoin is hovering just above 37K. What I'm watching here for Bitcoin, and this of course has an impact over in the overall market, I want to keep Bitcoin above 35,000. If we can do that, we're in good we're in a good place. At least we can consolidate here. I think we can probably consolidate here for quite some time at the 37, 38, 39,000 range, and that would be okay. That would be totally fine. Cardano is slightly above $1 right now. Solana slightly above 90 cents. Dogecoin down at 13 cents might be a good opportunity there. Shiba Inu down to 2079. It's down about 4.5% right now. So the broader market is down roughly 4 or 5% when you look at these top altcoins as well. Some a little bit further down on the list, down 9%, 10%, depending on where you look. So that's in terms of the market conditions. That's kind of where we're at. So it's a little bit of a decrease here in the last 24 hours. Now, here are some big things happening right now in the United States as it relates to crypto. And this says Biden's coming for your crypto, stricter rules and higher taxes on the way. Let me take a quick sip here. Amazing. All right. So last week, under a national security memorandum, the Biden administration said it would analyze crypto with the intent to build a regulatory framework. We've heard this story before, though, but I do think we're closer now than we ever have been. And I know that sounds ridiculous because time moves ahead, but you know what I mean, right? We're at a time right now where there's just more adoption. There's more talk about crypto. There's more people investing in it. So it makes sense as to why the Biden administration is doing something by February. At least that's what they say. But there is a heightened priority of central bank digital currencies. Some say incoming regulation provides the ideal backdrop to take down the decentralized opposition. I don't think they're going to totally tear this thing down. I do think they're going to come after stablecoins, though. And personally, I think those are the biggest threat to the US dollar. So if we scroll on down here, this is, let's see here. The International Monetary Fund is so concerned about Bitcoin's status as legal tender in El Salvador. They say Bitcoin threatens El Salvador's financial stability and integrity. This is what we hear from governments who are against Bitcoin, right? It threatens the financial stability and integrity. But I think what El Salvador would say is, no, we're just using it alongside. We're using it as an option as legal tender. And they say here, IMF, there are large risks associated with the use of Bitcoin on financial stability, financial integrity, and consumer protection, as well as the associated fiscal contingent liabilities. Okay, so extending this argument further, does crypto pose a threat to the central bank's monopoly of money? Sure, in some ways it does. If so, one way is to strike back is through regulatory overreach and unreasonable tax liabilities. So it'll be interesting to see what happens because many people higher up in the Biden administration are crypto friendly. So I don't think Biden is going to come in here and drop the hammer down and put a huge explanation mark on crypto and why it's so bad. I do think they're going to find a way to get more meat off the bone, if you will. I think they're going to find a way to tax it more, and they're going to get their pound of flesh, an even bigger pound of flesh, they being the U.S. government. And I also think that there's going to be some regulation situated around stable coins. Right now, people can lock their money in USDC coin, for example, on crypto.com once they stake 40,000 of Crow coin and earn 12% passively essentially on an asset that is pegged by the US dollar. If this is a possibility and you're smart about your finances, why would you keep money in a savings account? Right? And I think this is where the US government is, quite frankly, pissed off. And they want that money back in savings account, back in banks, or at least make it less advantageous to stake your crypto because of taxes, because of some kind of rule and regulation that I think is coming sometime in 2022. Now, that's the dark side of things. The positive side of things, the flip side of things is that regulation is good. It will bring a lot more people into the space. Let me preface this by saying some regulation is good. So I think if there's not an overreach, that it's a good thing that there's going to be some regulation. A lot of big institutions are waiting for more regulation before they jump into crypto. When they see that it is going to be regulated more, that the markets are not going to be necessarily as volatile because of these regulations, because of wider spread adoption, that is when big money will back crypto even more. We've already seen it transition into institutional money backing crypto way more than it had, let's say, in 2017, 2018. But that will even 5 to 10-fold once there's some regulation in place. So that is the big positive. That's why I think overall regulation is good. But one thing the Biden administration should know here, or for that matter, any government with similar plans, capital, innovation, and people will go where they are treated best. If that's Bitcoin, that's what they'll buy. If that's Ethereum and that's other crypto altcoins, that's where they'll go. And we're seeing it in countries around the world where their currency is not as strong as the US dollar. They are leaning on crypto to generate generations of wealth. And I think we're going to see a similar move the further more we print money and inflation becomes a bigger issue here in the United States. Let me know your thoughts, though, down below in the comment section. Always love hearing from you. Patreon link is down below in the description. Today is the last day of the month. Great thing to do is wait until tomorrow, till we flip the script into February, where you can come on in and join us at the first of the month. We've got a weekly members live stream, buy and sell trade alerts. I just put out a buy alert last night. If you want to know what that is, link down below in the description. $20 per month, cancel anytime. Great growing community talking about crypto all the time, and you get a peek behind the curtain into my portfolio. Thanks so much for stopping in. See you, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.